disclaimer, the breakup it wasn't even really a breakup, honestly, but it wasn't like a harsh thing. We didn't go our separate ways. We're like, well, no. I was very pleasant when I spoke to him. So here's the thing. He was planning to come to Durban this week to come talk to me because I feel like he felt like I was detaching, like faster than he could anticipate. And for some reason, some men feel like for them to confirm that you are their girl, you have to have sex with them. I don't operate like that. For me, if we are in the early stages of our relationship, I need to feel like I'm secure financially in other areas before I can lay down with you. But another thing that was not working out is I'm sure in his heart he can feel like I was not telling him everything. The fact that I don't live in South Africa, because even though I don't know, I feel like as human beings we are all connected some form or another. I'm sure somewhere in his heart something was like, nah, this ain't right. Just like with me, when he wasn't telling me his full story about his family, I was like, nah, something ain't right here. So eventually, let's go back to that side. He let me in on the fact that he grew up in a polygamy family, which means his dad had multiple wives. His dad had like 3 wives in total, and he was looking for his second wife, and he had told me that he wanted me to be his respectable girlfriend, which means the family would know about me. And it explains why he was looking at places for me to move out of home. He just wanted me to be set up individually and have like my own home where he could also call home. Now, I grew up from a family where my dad was only married to my mom. My mom never married after my dad's passing. So all of this, I don't know this. And another thing that wasn't on our side was the fact that now we were no longer in the same city. Meaning whenever we could, whenever there's like something this big, we can't just set up time to see each other, He would have to literally book a flight, and he did try. The day I was leaving to come back to America, which was Saturday, he was like, listen, I'm going to book a flight right now to come to you. And I was like, no, you cannot do that because I'm on my way to Cape Town. And he was like, okay, when do you come back? I'm like, on the 28th of January. I'm not coming back on the 28th. I already set my mind that I'm going to end things by then. He then said, can you move your trip? Can you reduce the days you're going to be in Cape Town? I need to see you. I need to talk to you because I feel like I'm losing you. And he really was. I had checked out completely from the relationship because I knew that I was going. And for me, this was not... And I always say, when a woman is not emotionally attached to something, the man becomes so emotionally attached. And I asked him, I'm like, but this week, why wouldn't you send me money? He was like, because in my head, I'm like, I'm going to see you. I'm like, you have the communication with me. You let me know, baby, listen, I know I usually send money around this time of the week. I'm not going to be doing it that because I'm going to give it to you in cash or whatever the situation. So he was like, no, it's because I knew I was going to see you. And I felt like right now things are so upside down between us that I need to get on the next flight to come see you. I'm like, okay, whatever. So a couple of days went by. He called me when I was back in America. This is like 3-4 days ago, and we spoke, and I was jolly. Hey, what's going on, etc. And he was like, I feel so happy to have you, back on the phone with me because the whole weekend I couldn't get a hold of you. What was going on? I was like, oh, my phones were giving me problems. I lost my phone. He's like, oh, okay. I was so worried. And he's like, can you just reduce the days of your trip? I'm like, I cannot do that. That cannot be done. This trip has been booked in advance. If you need to see me, you can catch a flight to Cape Town. But I just want you to know I won't have much time because this trip is very focused on me and my friends and my content. And he was like, oh, okay, I'll just wait for you to get back. So he wanted me to meet him. He wanted me to leave Cape Town, from Cape Town, instead of come back to Durban, to fly to PE. From PE, then we fly back to Durban, spend a couple of days, and then he was going to return back to his city. So, the day after we spoke on the phone, I slept on it. I woke up. I was like, no, this is not going to work. I then reached out to him. I'm like, listen, this is not gonna work for me because I feel like it's just, I just explained, but I just, in my head, I was like, it's not gonna work. I live across the world, and you have a whole wife and family that, no. So he was just like, he was devastated. He was really devastated, and I reached out to him and then I blocked him. I need to do better. Nah, fuck that shit. And then, so if I block somebody, I have 2 other gadgets. Like, I have my iPhone. In total, I have 3 iPhone, Apple gadgets. I have my iPad, my laptop, and then I have my phone. So if I block someone on my phone, my messages on my laptop still get delivered. Like, I can still see the messages that they sent me. So I blocked him on Tuesday. He sent a message on Tuesday, right, like on Tuesday, a couple of hours after I sent my message, and he felt like I didn't give him a fair opportunity for him to showcase how great of a partner he can be to me. And then that message he didn't deliver, of course. So he sent it again on Wednesday. And I responded today. I was like, hey, listen, there's no love lost. You know, if I bump into you, I'm definitely going to give you a hug and be excited to see you. But I just think it was literally a right person, wrong time situation. So take care. Just know I care about you. Because mind you, this guy was at the point, whenever we would talk on the phone, at the end of each phone call, he'd be like, I love you, babe. I love you. I love you. I'd always say I love you too when I need something. I love you too, baby. But listen, don't forget to and so that's just where we were. I ended things like that, and I had to cut it short. I had to literally do a clean cut, because when you let a man linger, he will linger. He will stick around, and then he would end up finding out the truth about where I stay. And then, can you imagine how heartbroken he would be? He would feel betrayed. I don't have time for that. So I like leaving things by making men think that there's a possibility that we could get back again together. That's why I have so many exes on my phone. Like, reaching out, because I always give them that bit of hope. Like, hey, maybe not right now, but maybe me and you can regroup. We no motherfucking regroup in no motherfucking way. You feel me? So I'm gonna add a couple of clips on what I eventually got out of the relationship, and yeah, that is it. But me and you guys, but knowing how exes move, he's not really an ex because we don't really date like that. But knowing how men move around me, this is not the last of him. This is definitely not the last of him. I know that for a fact. This man is gonna try to find me and reach back out to me. He's gonna try to keep me in his life, because I was the girl who just didn't give a shit. I was the girl who was ready to drop him in a dime. I was ready to be like, nah, no, bye. So that's an egotistic situation. So we'll see. Yes, I'm gonna add a couple of clips of the 2 TikTok videos I made of what I got out of the relationship. So yes, stay blessed. We dated for approximately 6 to 7 weeks, and I thought I would just show you what else I got, including this cute hair. I love my hair. So this is the part 2 of what I got during my dating phase with a new guy. Firstly, second set of hair. The first hair was the bob. Look at her. She pretty. She's sexy. I would say whenever you're dating, make sure you walk away saying a win is a win. I'm not sure if I showed this dress before, but this was one of the dresses. I think this is my favorite dress out of all the dresses he got me. This I got from Country Road. Love her color. She's just elegant. Second dress, I wore this at the airport. This dress is already working for me because I made a story time about a cricket. Well, I didn't make a story time, but I put up a video about how a cricket player ended up carrying my black bag at the airport. She cute. She's sexy. She cute. If you don't gather by now, I'm a pink girl. I love me a pink, and I've done a couple of videos on this cute number. Obsessed with her. She is long. She has a low back. I've worn this one already. Obsessed. I love me pink. Oh my god. I always say be with a guy that makes you fall in love with pink all over again, because that means you tapped back into your femininity. And then last but not least, dress wise, I got this green cute goddess number. I posted her on my stories one time. She's one shoulder. I just need someone to take me to a very elegant event so I can rock her. She hasn't been worn. I removed the price tag because I had to get her reduced in size, because the girl is snatched waist wise. She ain't got no waist. So train yourself to walk away from all of your situation and say, hey, win is a win. And then I did switch it up towards the end. I bought my ex-boyfriend back. He was now in charge of the hair, the nails. He paid for me to get my hair done, and the nails. And then he sent me like some rands. I don't even know what I'm probably gonna have to hold on to this till I go back to South Africa. So when I say a win is a win, whether I never see them again, a win is a win, baby. I've been dating this man for 3 weeks. Let's go over what I have gotten from him in the past 3 weeks. I always hear people saying South African men are very rigid with money. I don't think any man is rigid with money. It just depends if he has it or not. So let's go over what I've received. Of course, some cash. I've used some of it. This is just some of it that is stashed in my bag, and the hair that I'm wearing. More cash. There's a bunch of cash in my bag. The first week we spoke, actually, it was like our fourth conversation. The second time we met, he got me this cute dress from Poetry. Stunning number. I still haven't worn it. Has a tag and everything. And I'm not even sure if I like it anymore. Change my mind. I'm a girl. It's normal. Sent me maintenance money, just hair, nails, etc. Lashes. Took those off. Hair. I'm wearing it. Did all of that when I was in Johannesburg. And then another beautiful number. Have not worn this too. This is still brand new. Still has tags. Literally still in bags. Another dress that I basically get something each week. More than one thing, cash aside, but just like materialistic things that are tangible. It's a dress that I got from Country Road. I think this is my favorite purchase. This is very me. I'm seeing him tomorrow. Let me know if you guys want to hear what I got tomorrow, because he's got a surprise for me. So I'm excited.